Hi guys, so in the previous session, if you see, those who are watching recording live or here, previous session, what all we completed? Companies Act 2013 is fully done, and we are also done with Unit 6 of Indian Contract Act. Let me do one or two more units in Indian Contract Act and continue with Contract Act for this session. Let's go and reverse Unit 5 of Indian Contract Act, which talks about breach of contract and remedies for breach. Like I said in the previous session, Unit 5 or Unit 6, one of these two will definitely come in the exam. It's a guaranteed question for us. Now, this chapter is split into two. It's split into two, guys. First part talks about breach of contract. Second part talks about remedies for breach. So before we go for remedies, let's understand what is breach of contract. For example, any contract which is not performed is a breach of contract. Let's say you go down in the breakfast break, you wanted to have tea. You told that tea person or whoever is making the tea, do not put sugar. So you paid 20 rupees for tea or 15 rupees, whatever, tea, coffee. He gave you tea or coffee with sugar. Is it breach of contract? Yes, 100%, because the promise that you wanted was without sugar, he gave it with sugar. What you can do? You can either adjust and drink it, or cancel and get the money back, or ask for one more new tea or coffee without sugar. Depends on what you want. So breach of contract means when something is promised and if it's not performed, it's a breach of contract. Are you following? Next, let's say someone was giving free biryani. You went and you took it and you ate. Okay. Veg, non-veg, whatever. Okay. You ate it, guys. After eating, you fell sick. Can you sue the person? Why? Consideration. The contract is not having consideration. So when contract is not having consideration, contract is not valid. So breach of contract, we are talking about a breach of a valid contract. Such a contract can be oral or written. It can be oral or written. Are you following, guys? Clear? Now this breach of contract in this chapter, Unit 5, is split into two. Actual breach and anticipatory breach. Just to quickly recollect this concept, let's say you booked Ola cab or Ola auto you booked. I'm sure everybody have used Ola, Uber, Motors at least once. You booked, it will say ETA 5 minutes, he's going to come. Suddenly after 10 minutes when you see, it will be trip cancelled or he's not coming there. When you call him, he's saying, sorry sir, I can't come, give extra 50 rupees. You are saying you will not give, so you are saying cancel. This is an actual breach. I know it's happening. What is anticipatory breach? It's showing cab is 6 minutes away. So you are waiting, okay, 6 minutes. Then after 6 minutes, I'm waiting. It became 7, became 8. He's going in opposite direction. Then suddenly it became 15 minutes. Will you still wait? It became 25 minutes. He went off next area. Will you wait? Once I booked the cab, I use cab almost on a daily basis. Okay, I booked once. It was waiting. It kept increasing. He never came. He didn't pick the call. He said he won't cancel. I said I will also not cancel. You also don't cancel. For one full day, I can see 40 minutes away, 1 hour away, because both of us didn't cancel. He was going around. I can see where he's going. I also, why should I cancel? They'll put cancellation charge. Now this is what? Anticipatory breach. I know he is not going to perform. Are you able to follow, guys? So in either cases, whether there is an anticipatory breach or actual breach, if there is an actual breach, what you can do? You can sue for damages. So if there is an actual breach, I can sue for damages. That means I can go and get my remedies. When I say damages, get your remedies. So if there is an actual breach, you can go get your remedy. If there is an anticipatory breach, you can do two things. Immediately go and sue for remedies, or wait. Wait until performance is due. Wait until the performance is due. Are you following, guys? So just think about day-to-day examples. If somebody cancels it, then you can go for remedy. If anticipating breach, immediately go for remedy or wait until performance is due. Maybe like someone said, wait for half an hour, he will come back. Are you able to follow, guys? Clear? Sometimes you book some service to the house, you will call one carpenter to the house. Carpenter will come home by 6 p.m. Now, it became 6:30, he is still not come, not picking the call. What is this? Actual breach. It is now 5:30 p.m. Still he has not come. Okay, still there is time till 6. I am calling, he is not picking. This may be a anticipatory breach because I can anticipate that he may breach because only half an hour left, he has not yet come, he is not picking the call, no update. Are you following? So in that case, I can wait till the performance is due or I can go for remedy. Sir, for this what remedy I will get, sir? Will I file a case on carpenter? Will I file a case on Ola driver or Uber driver because he didn't come? If you want, you can do it. When Ola driver cancels it, if you want, you can file a case, but will you actually do it? No, we won't do it because it's not material for us, correct? So understand that you have power to do certain things. Whether you do or not depends on your choice. When you will do it, you call someone to construct a house for you, or let's say repair the bike, he didn't do it properly, then you can go and fight. Okay, so this is breach of a contract. Breach of contract means any contract, what to say, oral or written. Next example, you and your friend decided to go for dinner. Guys. Your friend 1, friend 2 decided to go for dinner. Friend 2 did not come. Can you file a case on them, breach of contract? Why? Social agreements are not legally enforceable. Okay, you and your friend 1 and friend 2 decided to go for dinner in ITC Grand Chola, Chennai. Their dinner for two of you in one hotel Avartana buffet is 15,000 rupees for two of you. No, I'm joking. Later after qualifying you can go. Sorry, 15,000 rupees for two for buffet. 7,500 per head with tax, 7,500 with tax. Okay. You already paid and they don't allow, what to say, on occasions you have to pre-book. You have to pay before itself. Because that you will book and you will not go. Because it's a very, in fact, you want to book there means you have to book 1 week in advance. Otherwise, you will not get table. Okay. So when you go there, you booked it. You and your friend wanted to go. Special day, 14th Feb, you wanted to celebrate. So you booked it for 15,000 rupees. Okay. Now your friend did not come. You paid 15,000 rupees. Now can you sue? Can you sue? Can you sue, guys? Yes. Because you have paid money, that means there is some commercial element involved for you. Now this becomes a breach of contract. This is not a social agreement. It becomes a valid contract because you have paid. Assume you both plan to share the bill half. 7,500, I paid it. Later the person will reimburse. Person did not come. Friend is saying, hey, why should I pay? I didn't come. Who asked you to pay? Can I sue? Yes. We don't have a question like this in exam. But even if it's a social agreement where consideration is involved, you booked a movie ticket. You and your friends, 5 of you, you booked for all 5 movie ticket. Now friend is not coming. Can he say, social agreement, I won't pay? He has to pay. Are you following, guys? When consideration is involved, when consideration is paid, it becomes a valid contract. Are you following, guys? So whenever there is a breach of contract, I have remedies. 2 types of breach, actual and anticipatory. Now let's look at what are all our remedies, guys. Simple chapter. They will not ask direct question here. If it comes case study question to compute remedies, what will come? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 remedies. We have sue for damages, suit for specific, any order, guys. recession, suit for quantum. Let's finish this, then I'll go for suit for damages. Now these are the following remedies. You have 5 remedies. Which remedy to choose is your choice. Which remedy to choose is your choice, guys. Now in the Ola case, where that Ola driver, because this chapter case study only will come. I don't remember the last time where they ask, hey, what are the remedies in this? They'll ask case study. Now Ola driver, cancel the cab. Which remedy you will choose? I'll tell you what each remedy is. Suit for damages means I want money. Suit for specific performance means ask him to drop you. He has to come pick you up and drop you. Recession means cancellation of contract. Injunction means ask him not to take any other trip. Stay order. Injunction means hold, stay order. Quantum merit means how much our work is done, pay for that. Now Ola did not come, he cancelled. What you will do? What you will do, guys? Reasonably, what you will do? Recession, cancel the, why damages? Did you pay anything? Will you ask for damages? No. Recession, cancel the contract, leave it. Carpenter told he will come home by 6 p.m. He didn't come. What you will do? Leave it. So my remedy is recession. Cancel the contract, leave it. Are you following, guys? Okay. Next, let's say Simbu actor signed a movie with Mani Ratnam to shoot a high budget 500 crores movie. Okay. 90% of the movie got over. Now suddenly Simbu decided, I am not going to come for shooting. He said, I won't come. He started doing some other project. Now, can Mani Ratnam sue Simbu for breach of contract? Yes. Which remedy? Suit for recession. If you cancel the contract, already 90% of shooting is over. Now he is going for some other movie. First I want him to finish acting in my movie. Suit for specific performance. At the same time, I don't want him to act in the other new movie. Suit for injunction. So injunction means stay order. Stop him from doing what he's doing. Somebody came next to my house. He started building one, let's say, a stall, food stall. Suit for injunction. Ask him to stop building over there. Suit for specific performances. Ask him to do that. I called a painter to my house. Painter came home. House is ground floor, first floor, second floor. He painted the ground floor. During first floor painting, fight came. Whatever, his fault, my fault, some fight came. So the work stopped. Now I am saying, get out of the house. I won't pay you 1 rupee also. Can I say that? No. Quantum merit. He can sue me for quantum merit. He will say, ground floor work is done. Is the paint fine? Yes. Then suit for quantum merit. What I can do? I can sue for the work that is done. Under quantum merit, we have some conditions. Okay. Here the thing is, just because work is done, I will not pay for it. And the panna vela seriya pannirukkum. I painted ground floor. Like a kid, I painted half off and left. Can I claim it? If work is done, it has to be done. Good quality work. Under quantum merit, we have some points. You can mark quantum merit as important for December 23 exams. Especially the points under quantum merit, there are some conditions. Can you see them in the book, guys? What are the conditions? That when work is done, it should not be the fault of the, see, if I am cancelling, I will cancel. It's not your, the painter should not leave. It should be the owner who cancelled it. Okay, the person claiming, it should not be his fault. Like that, there are some points. You have to go through them. So what are the damages, remedies we have, guys? Suit for damages, suit for specific performance, recession of a contract, injunction, quantum merit. Clear? Yes? Doubt? So, Simbu gave dates for me to act in my movie. On those dates, he's acting in some other movie. You can act in how many other movies? That's not my problem. Finish acting in my movie in the dates, then you go for other movies. Because you already signed and gave the next 3 months to me. Understood? Are you following? Then the question is, if he is able to balance both, damage remedies will not come. I am taking a case where he doesn't come. Your choice, you can put both. See, when I will put suit for specific performance, when Simbu is not coming for my movie, I am waiting. That same time he's going for some other movie, then I want injunction also. That's why what Rajamouli does when he's acting with directing any movie, clear contract. Until the movie is over, you should not act in any other movie. So our Rajamouli, whatever movie is directing, in all the movies that hero is locked for that period, can't act anywhere else. They'll know that only and go and sign. Okay, fine. Come down. These are remedies. Next remedy is suit for damages. Again within damages, we have a few types where we have ordinary damages, special, nominal, vindictive or delay, deterioration, delay. Okay, simple examples guys. Let's say just now Diwali got over. So 2 months before Diwali I went to Shri Mithai sweet shop and I told Shri Mithai sweet shop I want Kaju Katli sweets, for which I am paying 500 rupees per kg. Why I am giving numbers? Because they have asked numbers in exam. So I ordered 500 rupees per kg. I ordered for, let's say, 100 kgs. And I paid 100 into 500. How much guys? 50,000 is paid. On Diwali I went to Shri Mithai for asking for Kaju Katli. He said, sorry sir, we sold it to somebody else. We don't have sweets. If you want, you take Som Papdi. I said, hey, I want Kaju Katli. Who wants Som Papdi? Nobody likes that. Okay, fine. So I immediately went out. I want to give only Kaju Katli to my friends and family. So I went and searched in some other shop. I found Kaju Katli, but Diwali day demand is high. So I ended up paying 750 rupees per kg for 100 kg. I paid how much? 75,000. What's my damages? What damage is that? Ordinary. 25,000 is what I will claim. Now, the reason why I am buying Kaju Katli is not to give to somebody. I wanted to use Kaju Katli and make Kaju Katli ice cream. Okay. This example, I wanted to make Kaju Katli ice cream. And I want to make those Kaju Katli ice cream and sell to people on Instagram with my Instagram page. Okay. Fine. So I am some food influencer, whatever I wanted to sell. So my idea was, with this 100 kgs of Kaju Katli, I would have made 300 kgs of ice cream and I would have sold each kg for, let's say, 150 rupees. How much will get? How much? 40. Okay, let me make it, increase it. Make it 250 rupees. I want to sell each kg of Kaju Katli ice cream for 250. How much? 75,000 was my planned gain. So I would have purchased Kaju Katli for 50,000 and sold Kaju Katli ice cream for 75, and I would have made a profit of 25,000. Correct? I would have made a profit of 25,000. Now I am going to Shri Mithai sweet shop and telling, hey, give me 25,000 rupees. I lost the profit because I could not sell Kaju Katli ice cream. I announced on Instagram. I got orders also. Can I get the money? No, because Shri Mithai doesn't know about this. Only if I intimate to the other party, I can claim special damages. Very important guys. Can I claim both ordinary and special? Yes. If you intimate, you can claim it. In other words, ordinary damage relates to direct loss. Special damage relates to indirect loss. Now, because I did not get, now next question. Because I placed orders for Kaju Katli ice cream, because Shri Mithai didn't deliver Kaju Katli, all the customers gave negative feedback on my Instagram page and Google review. So I got depressed and I closed my Instagram page. My business is closed. Now I'm telling Shri Mithai, because of you, my business of 5 years I closed. Give me 5 lakhs compensation. Will you give? Because of you only my business is closed. But he didn't know. This is an indirect loss. I can't claim until I inform about this. We have exam question. Farmer supplied cotton to some cotton manufacturer. Because he didn't supply on time, the factory was closed down. Am I liable for that loss? No, because it's an indirect loss. Are you following guys? So simple. Damages, the amount I can claim in ordinary damages. Any additional damage, special loss that you get, special damages or specific damages known as special or specific damages can be claimed only if I intimate to the other party about the same. Are you following, guys? Clear? Understanding? Hello? Okay. Next, what is nominal damages? Let's take the same Ola example. Ola guy cancelled. I got angry. What I can do? I can sue for damages. What damages? I go to the court and I sue for damages. Court will tell, okay, fine. Ola cancelled the cab. Next cab came in 5 minutes. What loss you had? I'm like, no loss for me. Then what do you want? I just want to prove that he made a mistake. Court will tell, okay, fine. 1 rupee penalty, nominal damage. Are you following, guys? Are you understanding? Clear? So nominal damage is something where I have not suffered any monetary loss. Urva loss varla enakku. My ego is hurt. Hey, how did you do breach of contract? File a case on him. For example, I told my vegetable vendor who's coming to the house to bring tomorrow 100 apples and come for me. Or 10 apples I wanted to eat. He didn't bring. Can I file a case on him for breach of contract? Yes. What loss? What loss? What loss? Court will tell. He'll ask you, okay, he didn't bring the apples. What do you want me to do? Give damage. What damage? Nominal damages. So nominal damages comes in when the loss is not material, small amount. It's just filed to threaten the person or make him aware that you have made a mistake. First of all, court won't even accept these cases. Are you following, guys? Near my house, neighbor filed a case on one more neighbor because one neighbor's dog went to the other neighbor's car and urinated. Court, what the court will do? What damage can I give? Okay, tappu panta. What can I do with the dog? Tie the dog. What to do, guys? Nominal damage. Are you following, guys? Clear. Next, guys. Now, so we are done with ordinary, special, nominal. On the same lines, let's say Chennai, Pondicherry. Okay. Now, let's say who wants to get married next? Yes. Okay. Bala wants to get married, guys. Fine. From Pondicherry, he ordered for his wedding, he wanted to supply, let's say, guys, come back to example fast, guys. We have to finish the chapter in 10 minutes. Okay. So from Pondicherry, he ordered some milk to supply badam milk in his wedding. Okay. His wedding is happening at 6 p.m. followed by dinner. So by 10 p.m. everybody will wind up and go home. So from Pondicherry, he ordered for milk. They left at morning 8 a.m. itself. But they reached only by 5 p.m. same day. Pondicherry to Chennai is just a 3 to 4 hours drive. But 8 a.m. they left, the truck left and reached by 5 p.m. Milk reached, but milk was not in a good position to have badam milk. You can't have that badam milk. Milk is spoiled. Now, seller is the company. Let's say, whatever milk company, let's write. Hudson is the seller. Some other person, some lorry is the transport person. Now, can I file case on Hudson? No. Whose fault this? The transport person. And so I will file a case on him. Damages for deterioration in goods due to delay. Now he will tell, hey, I didn't know you had wedding. Terinjanda, I would have come much earlier. I just thought normals. I didn't know milk was there. He is saying you didn't tell me, so I won't pay damages. He is using the concept of special damages. Saying, I didn't know about this. Why should I pay? Nobody intimated me about this. Can I use the exception? No. For damages for deterioration due to delay, very important point. It doesn't matter if you intimate or not. If there is a damage due to deterioration due to delay, then you are liable, and it's applicable only for what goods? Perishable goods. So a very specific, unique point, never tested in any exam. Always they will test ordinary, special, prefix damages and quantum merit. This only they will test. Untested area, just 3 lines in the book. Damages for deterioration due to delay. What to remember for exam? When the transport person, we call him as carrier, when the carrier delays delivery of perishable goods, because of which goods are damaged, he is liable. It's like when you order Domino's pizza, it has to come in 30 minutes to 45 minutes. He's bringing after 4 hours. Will you eat that pizza? No, you can reheat, but you don't want to eat it. So damages for deterioration due to delay. Swiggy or Zomato is liable for that damage. Are you following, guys? Okay. This is damage for deterioration due to delay. Next is vindictive or exemplary. Again, it's a very unique case. This can come maybe for an 1 mark or 2 mark question as yes or no or true or false, valid or not valid. Both are same, vindictive or exemplary. Very simple. A and B plan to get married. On the date of marriage, B ran away. How many movies have you seen? Every movie, whatever language, you can remember some scene. B ran away. Now what happens to A? Yes, Bala, what happens? What happens? For him, his reputation is damaged. Nobody will marry him again. So, for him, more than the hall expense, more than the invite expense, that manam is gone for Bala. So, for his, he will file a case on B claiming damages for loss of his reputation. Are you following, guys? That is one case. Second, guys, let's say Elon Musk wanted to do a business with Modi ji. Okay. So, to start the contract, Modi ji gave a check to Elon Musk. Welcome to India. Please set up Tesla plant in India. Okay. Modi ji gave a small check for just 10 lakhs as a welcome gift. It's nothing, not a big amount for both of them. Okay. Now, the check bounced in the bank. The bank did not clear that. Elon Musk got that news. Check bounce. Modi ji is not having 10 lakhs balance. I am not coming to India. He left. Now, Modi ji checked with the bank. Bank told, sorry. By mistake, check is bounced. You have a lot of money. 10 lakhs should get cleared. Now, here it's not about the money. Because of the bank's mistake, again, reputation of Modi ji is spoiled. Very important. You should not be spoiled. Correct? So, reputation is spoiled. That too against some other person. So, Modi ji can file a case on Elon Musk under vindictive or exemplary damages. So, this comes only in 2 cases. In case of marriage, where one party agrees to marry and then doesn't marry, or second case, where a check or instrument bounces, which loses the credibility is lost. Basically, when reputation of person is lost, you can file vindictive or exemplary. Yes. Mistake is bank. So Modi ji will file on bank only. Sorry. Modi ji will file the case on bank. You are right. Not on Elon Musk. It's whose fault? Bank's fault. Because of bank, Modi ji got his name damage. He will file on the bank. Clarification, filing on the bank. Clear, guys? Last one, with the chapter will get over. Prefixed damages. Are you following, guys? Under prefixed damages, we have liquidated damages and penalty. Follow, guys. See, marathon days will be overwhelming, will be exhausting. It will keep getting tired, especially post lunch law class today will get more tiring. Okay. You are sitting from almost 8 a.m. to 7:30, whatever time you are going to end. So, it's going to be exhausting. You will get tired. It's normal. Somebody watching recording, watching on YouTube, video will be in 3-4 parts. He will see 2 hours today, 2 hours tomorrow. It's fine. But for you guys, one full day, full subject revision, it will go over the head. Are you following? But I am standing here and screaming. Then you guys, the least you can do is sit down and listen. If you're feeling tired, go out, refresh and come back. Nobody will ask you any question. But if you can stand till the ending, last man standing, I will see. I'm sure every marathon morning we will have 50-60 students. I don't know the count, but whatever count. End of the class, half the class will leave. Inter-marathon also same thing. But staying till the end, you will at least get one whole revision. It will get tired. It's normal. You can't focus full 10 hours. But at least significant time if you're able to focus, that's good. Okay. Come back, prefix damages. In Hyderabad in India, if you don't wear helmet, penalty is 10,000 rupees. If you don't wear helmet, penalty is 10,000. What is the cost of one helmet? 1,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees. I can buy 10 helmets. Now, is the intention of government to recover loss here? They put 10,000. so that looking at that you will get scared and wear helmet. That is a penalty. If you don't wear helmet, penalty is 100 rupees. Nobody will wear. 100 rupees I will give it. Correct? So, prefix damages means contract liye, when I enter the contract, in the contract I will enter that before itself. Okay. Now, let's assume prefix damages in the contract is entered at 5 lakhs for some contract. Actual losses 2 lakhs. How much will the court award me? 5 lakhs or 2 lakhs? 2 lakhs. Actual damages is 5 lakhs. How much will court award? Actual losses 6 lakhs. How much will court give? 5 only. That means prefixed maximum is 5. Now, I am constructing a house. I told to L&T, construct the house within 3 years, big house. If you don't construct in 3 years, the cost of constructing the house is, let's say, 20 crores, independent beachside house. Okay. Now, if I don't construct within 3 years, I am mentioning prefix damage as 60 crores. Does it make sense? Now, this money is kept to scare L&T to finish it within. Second thing, if you don't complete in 3 years, I will keep penalty as 1 crore. L&T won't mind. Okay, 3 years, no, I can pay. For them, it's not a big amount. So, the question or the contract will not tell liquidated or penalty. Based on nature of amount, you should be able to find out. When the amount is so high, to punish you, it's terrorism in nature. Then it's called it's to punish you. Liquidated damages is not to punish you. It's to compensate me for the loss I can get because of the delay or breach. So this is called liquidated damages. Indian law does not distinguish this. For Indian law, we just take it as our contract act, prefix damages. Based on the amount mentioned, court will tell whether this is penalty or prefix liquidated. But in both cases, the amount of compensation cannot cross the prefix damages. Clear? There's a difference question in the book. 3-4 points will be there. Difference between penalty and liquidated. Have a read of that also, guys, because prefix they have tested in the past may repeat. So prefix, quantum merit, damage for deterioration. Go through simple chapter, guys. We are done with unit 5. So once, what are the remedies, guys? What are the remedies? Suit for damages, suit for specific performance, recession, injection, quantum merit. Go through points under quantum merit. Okay. Then here, suit for damages, ordinary, special, nominal, exemplary or vindictive, damages for deterioration due to delay, prefix. Under prefix, you have liquidated and penalty. Yes, any doubt, Harish? Otherwise, they will not get this project. L&T is agreeing for 60 crores in the contract because they think we can finish within 3 years. But the court will actually award what is the actual loss only. They will not award 60 crores. Just because the 60 portnala, court will not award it. Indian law does not recognize this. Are you following? Correct. Because there is no loss, no. Penalty 10,000. See, this is in contract. You are entering into a contract. Breaking traffic law is not a contract. So you are not entering into a contract. It's implied. Correct. Implied now. See, what is this? Okay. See here, you have mentioned 60 crores. He has agreed for it. But in the court, what court will do? They will try to negotiate, find a reasonable amount. See, I'll give an example. 3 years you should finish. I finished in 3 years, 1 month. Can I claim 60 crores? No. I finished after 7 years. Now can I claim 60? Yes. So the delay also has that reasonableness. Not wearing helmet. First time offense. Police will check the records. They might leave you. 5th time not wearing helmet. 10,000 mandatory you have to pay. So Indian law doesn't recognize means Indian Contract Act doesn't recognize this. Court will recognize. Are you following? Court will go based on the merit. That is not relevant for exam. Clear? Okay. Done. So unit 5 is over. Unit 6 is over. We will jump to No, we'll do contract act in this session. Okay. Next, we'll go to unit 4 itself. Let's go in performance, then 3, 2, 1. Follow, guys. For unit 4, just because we should not miss any concepts, I will not be teaching here, but we'll just go in the same order so that we don't miss anything. Okay, fine. First concept, look at this, guys. If there is a contract, when contract is entered, contract ends. Contract is entered means how a contract is entered, how contract is valid. Unit 1, 2, 3 of your syllabus. Once contract ends, if it doesn't end properly, if there's any damages, then you have unit 5. Unit 6 is a separate special contract. From the time of start to end of a contract, how a contract should be performed is what unit 4, performance of a contract, talks about. Okay, performance of contract talks about this. Let me just save this. Okay. First, once a contract is entered, the first concept is by whom a contract can be entered. So we have some points here. This chapter will go for about 1 hour and then we can close. Target is before lunch I want to finish off contract act. So post lunch we will have the rest. Okay. Who can perform the contract? Contract can be performed by party himself or third party or legal representative or okay. Follow, guys. Who can perform the contract? Contract by himself. In certain cases where there is parties skill involved, party only should perform. You are calling a chef or you are calling a painter. If he is not able to come, I can't find a replacement. I am here only for the skill of the person, not for anything. If you are going for a dance class, you join the dance class because you wanted this top dancer, cricket coach. You went to this coach. You went to Badrinath as cricket coach because you want to get coached by him. You can't get somebody else. So whenever there is skill, party only has to perform. When third party can do, where there is not much skill involved, third party or legal representative can do when there is not much skill involved. For example, A took loan of 10,000 rupees from SBI. A has to repay to SBI. A did not repay. Instead of A, B is repaying. Is it allowed? Yes, SBI just wants the money. Who is B? Third party, not related to A. A died. So A's legal heir, let's say C, can make the payment to SBI. Are you following, guys? So in certain contracts, third party will perform. Sir, why will third party perform? Imagine your friend got stuck in a contract. Other party is troubling. You will try to go enter and help. So third party is entering the contract and trying to perform the contract. Are you following, guys? Clear? So third party can perform in some cases where skill is not involved. Legal representative or legal heir will perform upon death of the party, but legal heir cannot perform again if there is skill. Chef is there. Chef died. Can chef's son come and cook for you? No. Contract in that case will become void. Impossibility of performance. Agent. When agent will perform? You ordered some, let's say recently, let's say Mitansh ordered some books or some clothes from Amazon. Diwali, he ordered for 5,000 rupees from Myntra or Amazon some clothes. Delivery person came and delivered. He's saying, hey, I ordered from Amazon. Jeff Bezos should come and deliver. Then only I will take it. Why is agent delivering? So, in some cases, no, Amazon, I'm entering into contract with Amazon, but who is delivering? Delivery agent. You can't tell. Zomato I ordered. Zomato founder, Goyal should come and deliver. Agent only will come. Delivery agent. Are you following, guys? So, some cases, agent will deliver. Last one, joint promisor. Let me finish off all the concepts of joint promisor with one example. We have two questions, A, B, C and D. Usually I take student names, think for time, we don't have that much time. So let's say, simple example, D gave a loan of 30,000 to ABC jointly. So he gave loan of 10K, 10K and 10K to each person. Now in this scenario, at the time of repayment, whom can D ask for payment? Anyone. Because these three are joint promisor. I can ask, this is an exam question, you can ask A, you can ask B or you can ask C. I ask C, can C deny to pay? No. C has to pay the full amount of 30 and recover 10 from B and 10 from A. Now, A died, who will pay? A's legal representative or legal heir will pay. Now, A became insolvent. So A is saying, see, I am right here. I have nothing left. If you want, take my kidney. I can't pay. So you can't take kidney, illegal. Illegal transactions are void. So A can't make any payment. Now who will pay to D? B and C will share 15,000 and that's it. Many times they asked, I don't know why examiner likes this joint promisor. He keeps asking this again and again. In simple, D can claim money from everybody. These parties should share the payment. If somebody is become insolvent, then other parties will share the loss. Are you following, guys? What if A paid 4,000 rupees out of 10,000? So how much is loss? B and C will share in the ratio 3 and 3. So joint promisors will share the loss in what ratio? Equally. Here can I share the loss in the ratio 3:2:1 if they agreed for that. They haven't asked the question. So if some ratio is given in question, even though it's joint promisors, then they have to share the loss in that ratio. So examiner can ask a question now for you. I have asked equal many times. Let me put a ratio and test them. Then that loss have to split in that ratio. Are you following, guys? Clear? What if the loss ratio is 3:2:1? A, B and C. A becomes insolvent. How much is A not able to pay? 10,000. How much will B and C now share? 2:1. That's it. So 2:1 means how much, guys? 6,667, 3,333. B and C. Are you following, guys? Clear? If it comes, if ratio, they have not tested, but if it comes, that's it. So this first concept is done, guys. What is done here? By whom? Liability of joint promisor and rights of joint promisor. Next is time and place of performance. If you come down, there are 3 sections. I don't know why examiner likes these also. He likes obligation of parties to a contract, section 37. Obligation, then effect of refusal. Effect of refusal, and 39. Refusal to perform, and effect of refusal to perform wholly. These 3 sections have been tested in 3 different attempts, each question for 4 marks. Straightforward direct theory question. Once they asked what is obligation of party to perform, 4 marks. I don't know what is that to write, but the answer is, if parties enter into a contract, they have to perform the contract. Other obligation, other 4 marks. I'm not joking, that's the question. Are you following? That is the obligation. Effect of refusal to perform. If a party refuses to perform, I have two things. I can rescind means cancel the contract, or I can go for remedy, go for chapter 5, go for damages, go for my remedies, suit for damages, that big chart. So if effect of refusal to perform the contract, you can either rescind, cancel, leave it, or you can go for remedies. That's what is there in 38. Okay. So that is 39, that is 39, sorry. So you will put this over here. Refusal to perform. So what we discussed, answer is same. You can rescind or claim remedy in section 39. What is effect of refusal to perform the contract? Here, now look at these 3 points. See, here only 39 says you can terminate the contract or indicate by verse that he is interested to continue. Terminate means you have all that damages, all of that. Okay. Here, where a promisor has made an offer of performance to the promisee, an offer has not been accepted, promisor is not responsible for non-performance. So he is saying effect of refusal to accept offer of performance. Here what they are saying, let's say Swiggy came to deliver food to your house. Okay. Now he came to deliver, you did not accept. He came at 7 p.m. to deliver, you ordered at 6 p.m. He rang the bell, you didn't open the door. Now can you file suit that food is not delivered? It's my fault. Clear? Second, Swiggy came to deliver, before giving you the food packet, he is saying, please give me 50 rupees tip. You said, no, I will not give tip, already I paid a lot of money in app. He is saying, if you don't give tip, I won't deliver. Now whose fault? Swiggy's fault. Now read the points. Here they are saying, Swiggy is not liable. Swiggy is not liable if the performance is done. It is not conditional. It must be unconditional. I can't tell, I will deliver only if you give me tip. Second, it must be done at a proper time and place. So 38 says, section 38 says, the promisor is not liable if the promise is done unconditional, done at proper place and time, and there is opportunity to inspect the goods. If Flipkart comes and delivers a laptop to me, I can tell, wait, let me check, laptop check pannu. What are their stones? So if I am given the opportunity to inspect, if he is coming at normal place and time, reasonable place and time, and unconditional, then I can't blame the promisor for non-delivery. Are you following? When I can blame Swiggy for non-delivery or not performing, if he is asking for tip, I ordered at 7 p.m. He is coming at night 1 a.m. Not proper place and time. Swiggy cash on delivery. I am telling, please wait. Let me inspect if it's there and give. For example, when IPL finals was happening, night at around 1 a.m., I ordered some 3 rolls to my house on cash on delivery, some Frankie or something. Okay. They bought only 2. So the bill came to around some 500 rupees for 3 rolls. I had to pay 500 rupees cash. It was some 480 or something. I thought I'll give 500 note. But when I opened it, only 2 were there. Will I pay 500? Delivery person told, I don't know, sir. I am only delivering. Correct. But why should I pay for 500? So I said I won't pay. Then we called Swiggy support. Then they changed the amount. I paid some 380 or something. Reduced the amount. It was paid. So you have the right to inspect at the right time and place when you ask for it, and it should be unconditional. He can't tell, I came at 1 a.m. Give me 200 rupees tip. That's my choice. Are you following, guys? Clear? This is section number 38. They have asked effect of refusal to accept offer. So we're talking about promising. Okay. Done, guys. This is done. This liability also is done. Yeah. Next is time and place of performance. But before that, we have a small concept. Succession versus assignment. Can be a theory question for 2 or 3 marks. What is succession versus assignment? Anybody? What are they talking here, guys? Now look at this. I'll give an example. Let's say there is A and A. Okay. A has a, let's say, shop and supermarket, and he has some employees. A has a shop and he has some employees. In first case, A died. So A's property will go to his legal heir or legal representative, not by choice but by law, that is succession. In second case, what A did? A didn't die here, A is alive. A took an insurance policy for his employees. He told, you are a very loyal employee, you are working here for last 5 years, so I will take one insurance. Nane pay pandra premium. Who is paying? A is paying the premium for the employees. Now, contract is between A and insurance company, but the benefit in the contract, that premium redemption amount, is given to the employees. So, assignment means benefit in a contract is assigned to somebody else. Are you following? Now can I assign liabilities? No. You can't assign liabilities. Assignment is only assigning the benefits in the contract. Are you following? Now let's say in this case, A has balance sheet. A's property, assets is 100, liability is 150. A died. A has loan of 150. Now this 150 and 100, let's say went to, this 150 and 100 went to his legal heir. This 150, 100 went to his legal heir. Now legal heir, will he pay the full loan? How much he will pay? Up to 100 assets. The balance 50 will not be paid. That means if father has a loan, if father dies and the property goes to the legal heir, then legal heir will pay only money up to assets received. In movies they will show loan continue. No. The legal heir will pay only up to the assets available. Are you following, guys? Clear? Okay. Then in one class, one student asked doubt, sir, father is not well, so I will take loan of 1000 crores in father's name. Then father will die, I will get the money. Can I enjoy it? No, that is planning, guys, but I don't know who will plan like that, but someone asked out, so I'm just saying, fine. Succession versus assignment is a concept. Clear, guys? Following. Next one, guys, come back to time and place of performance of a contract. Simple. Here if you summarize this, I will summarize this into 2 buckets. No application made, application made. Look at the points. First one, no application. Second, no application. And fourth one, no application. So 3 points comes under no application. No application is made and no time is specified. So under no application, no time. Next is no application, no time and place. That's second one. Sorry, no, time and place. Time is specified, no application. Okay, time is specified. Sorry. No time. Sorry, this is time specified. Last one is no place is fixed. In application made, we have only 1 point. Application made, place and time is and last we have one more 5th point. any other terms and conditions. Performance in manner or time as sanctioned by promisee. Now basically what is this, sir? Time and place of performance. If it comes, it will be like a 5 or 6 mark question. Time and place of performance. What are they saying? If you order food, when should I deliver? When you order food on Swiggy, you don't specify the time of delivery, correct? But so no time is specified. But when will they deliver? Reasonable time. If no place is specified, what place? Reasonable place. How, sir? For example, from your house you call the nearby supermarket where you are regularly ordering house groceries, and you told him, Anna, I want all these oil, this, and you kept the phone. He knows you because you are ordering from him for last 5 years, but you didn't tell him where to deliver. You forgot and kept the call. Where he will deliver? Your house. He knows your house. He came to your house. House is locked. What he will do? Keep it there and leave, because he knows you will come there. So if no place is specified, reasonable place, you can't call and fight. Hey, why you delivered here? I am not here for 1 week. You didn't tell the place. Okay. If time is specified, then that specified time. When you will tell time, for example, sometime you will tell evening, come in the evening, deliver the cake at this time. In Big Basket, you can see time range 6 to 8 p.m. that time, when time is specified. Next is the most common case where application is made. I am asking for delivery plus place and time is also specified. Let me tell the difference. You ordered a CA book online from some website. Okay. Can you choose when it has to be delivered? No. Application made means you are asking, hey, deliver it now at this place and at this time. That is application made. No application made means you didn't request for delivery immediately, but no time also specified. So you are ordering online book, giving address, that's it. When will the book be delivered? 1 week to 10 days. What time? You can't specify time. Reasonable time, address is given. So at that place if it's given. Are you following, guys? So time and place of performance based on each scenario will change. What to remember for exam? No application made, 3 points. Under that, no time specified. No time specified, answer is reasonable time. No place specified, reasonable place. Time specified, specified time. Application made with time and place specified, then deliver at, perform at that time. Any other terms and conditions, if I agree for something else, installment delivery, today you deliver one sofa, tomorrow one more sofa, day after that you bring the table, then based on what we agree. Are you following, guys? Not only delivery, for any kind of performance of contract. Are you following? I am calling painter to my house, come and paint the house. He is saying in next 1 month, whenever I am free I will come. No application made. When he will come, no time also specified. But he will come, he has to come in reasonable time. He can't come at night 1 a.m. and tell, come on, get up, I have to paint the room. Are you following, guys? Clear? This is the next concept. Time and place of performance. So if you look at the chapter starting, we are done till here. We have this part only left. Okay. Next I will go for appropriation of. Mark this as important for December 23. Not a theory question, but a case study question. June it came. No. Okay. Follow, guys. Before we proceed, everybody watching online live, I think live is on only, no? Yeah, okay. Now, follow, guys. Now, only one question, small distraction before we go here. Yeah, everybody watching online live here and recording, you should be, we have approximately 1 month left for exam. So far, how many of you honestly have not written even one test so far? One test, straight up. Not even written one test for exam. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Online here, not in one test also. Okay, fine. Just a small distraction. How many have written at least 10 tests? Okay, at least one test. Fine. No, number doesn't matter. It's still not late. Very, very important. Okay, when I was studying as a student, inter final, whichever faculty I asked, sir, how to pass? Or now when I tell students, if you ask me only one advice, sir, that I have to do, 100% without a doubt, you need to write 100 mark exams, at least one per subject, ideally two per subject, but now that we don't have so much time, at least one is mandatory, guys. Just think of your school days before board exams. How many tests you wrote? So many. Which exam is important for you? Honestly, 12th board or foundation? So I know all full life they told board exam na valka mato, board exam only is life, but now it's of no use. Coming to say it's of absolute no use. I will also tell you, foundation marks and result is of what use? Going to inter, I am being very honest, where எங்கேயும் உங்க வாழ்க்கையில they will not ask you foundation marks. Interviewல how much you got in foundation கேட்கவே மாட்டான், chanceless. Your foundation is only necessary to clear and go to inter. That's it. At least inter marks is helpful to get a good articleship firm. Foundation கேட்கவே மாட்டான். So if you need to clear, you need to write the test. Still not late. I think ICA is conducting one test. 20, 28, and then that, and there are 100 mark tests. There are so many tests in whatever place you are writing, wherever. Ensure, especially those who didn't write even one test till now, you have to write minimum one. Don't directly go to the main exam. Cricket players, they practice and go only and get out. Without practice, what will happen? Are you following, guys? So you need to practice, write these tests and get less marks. You might even fail in this test, it's okay. You will get a reality check of 3 hours how much you are able to do. Just a small distraction. Why we are doing this? I mean, 30 days left. Tests are most important. Sir, na syllabus mudikla sir. Paravala, I don't care. Go write the test. And then fail or not fail, doesn't matter. Clear, guys? Okay. Now, let's proceed. Appropriation of payments. Guys, all of you with me. Now don't compare. Sir, he wrote 10 tests. I wrote 5 tests. Doesn't matter. Look at yourself. Did you write one full test? Be satisfied. Go to exam. That's it. How many of you planning not to write any test? Direct exam elda pora. Anyone? You can be honest. I won't tell anything. I might not even see you after today. Yes. No one. Planning not to write. Sir, I solla pora. Hey, online Naveen raised hand. Thank you, Naveen. Honest Naveen. Okay, online Naveen. 100% you have to write it, Naveen. That is the only advice. Not me, ask anybody will tell you that. Okay. Not a good and wise decision to not write test. Please write it. Okay. The only difference is school test was mandatory. So Pudikala you used to write. Now it's optional. When it's optional, you will take the choice for yourself. Your test will become main exam. You will lose in many things. It actually happens. Write the test, look at the difference. Okay. Come back. Appropriation of payments. Here, let's take an example to cover off all the 3 points. Let's say we have Vijay Mallya and ICICI Bank. Vijay Mallya took from ICICI Bank 3 loans. Okay. Loan A, loan B, or let's say the date 2020, 2021, 2023. First loan was for 17,000. Next loan is 16,667. Third loan is for 30,000 rupees. Okay. So far, what is paid? Nothing is paid. Now in 2024, suddenly Vijay Mallya realized, I want to pay before I leave this planet. So he suddenly paid 5,000 rupees to ICICI Bank. Now, assume this loan is at 10%, this is at 12%, this is at 9%. ICICI Bank will adjust with which loan? Which one? Now, first, when Vijay Mallya is paying, Vijay Mallya has the first right to decide which loan to adjust. If you are Vijay Mallya, with which loan you will adjust? Which one? Your choice. Okay, let's say let's keep this as 16%. Let this be 16%. Which you will adjust first? 17,000 loan. Why? That has the highest interest rate. My choice. I can adjust with any loan. Are you following? If Vijay Mallya is silent, then ICICI Bank will adjust with any loan of their choice. ICICI Bank will adjust with, because interest is least. Now, Vijay Mallya paid 16,667. With what I will adjust? Second. He didn't tell anything. What I will adjust? Second. Because implied communication, even if I didn't tell anything, by paying 16,667, you will automatically adjust with 16,667. Are you following? Both parties are silent. Both are silent. Loudly, guys. When both are silent, I will adjust with order of time. First loan first, next loan, then third loan. Are you following, guys? This question was tested for 6 marks in 2021 November exam. Okay. December, November, I just use it. But now, this time it is more important, where they can ask, that time they ask the direct question. This time they can ask a case study question with numbers. And what is important here is time barred debt. Follow. Application of payment by debt to discharge is indicated. Where Vijay Mallya indicates, I can adjust only with that particular debt. Where debt to be discharged is not indicated, then the creditor at his own discretion can adjust against any lawful debt. He can't adjust with 2 loans. There are 2 exceptions here. The ICICI Bank cannot adjust with time barred debt. Let's say in this case, there is one old 2008 loan. Can I adjust with that? No. And if there is any dispute, let's say there is some other loan of 2005 for which Vijay Mallya and ICICI Bank are fighting for what is the interest computation. That is called disputed debt. So you can't adjust with. So simple, the creditor or the ICICI Bank can adjust with any loan, but he can't adjust with 2 loans, disputed and time barred debt. But this time barred debt exception is not there in the third case, where both parties are silent, where neither party makes appropriation, then the debt will be discharged in order of time, whether they are or not barred by time barred. So here time barred is not applicable. If both parties are silent, then law will automatically adjust with 2005 loan, then 2008 loan. Are you following, guys? Clear? So that means what are they trying to say? நீ ஒரு பேமெண்ட் பண்ணனா பெட்டர் நீயே சொல்லு எந்த லோன்ல அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணணும். If you don't mention, then law will adjust with the first loan first, even if it is time barred. This is a beautiful concept, not tested even once in case study. So what to remember, guys? First case where payment is indicated, then I will discharge, I will adjust with the loan which is indicated. Second, where the payment is not indicated, I will adjust with any loan of my choice, bank can adjust. Third, if both are silent, order of time including time barred debt. But when creditor ICICI Bank is doing it, it cannot be time barred debt or disputed debt. Are you following, guys? Clear? Okay. Next, reciprocal promise is a big chapter, so we might take some time. Only 3 more questions left, guys, in this chapter. What are the 3 questions? Reciprocal promise, discharge is last, and need not be performed. Okay. Follow, guys. Okay, follow, guys. Now, let me finish off reciprocal promise. I'll make a simple chart which will cover all the points. In some cases, contract becomes void. In some cases, contract becomes voidable. We will summarize all these points. They will not ask in exam what is reciprocal promise. Any one point can come in exam. First, promisor not bound to perform unless reciprocal promise is ready and willing to perform. That is first point. So, both parties should be ready. So, reciprocal promise first point says these are separate points. What is first point? A contract can be performed only when both parties are ready. Class is happening. I am ready. You guys are not ready. I can't take the class. You are ready. I am not here yet. Class can't take place. Contract can take place. Performance can take place only when both parties are ready. Next point, quickly. That's why simultaneous performance. Next, order of performance. Here, there is anything, it makes it void? No. Order of performance, sometimes if there is any order specified, it has to be performed in that order. For example, I called, let's say, painter and electrician to the house to do some repair work. Who should do the work first? Electrician. Then only painter can come and do painting. Painting, he'll finish and go. Again, electrician will break open. Doesn't make sense. So, when there is order of reciprocal performance, even if it is not fixed in the contract, you have to do in that particular order. See, even if it's not expressly fixed, they shall be performed in order which the nature of transaction requires. Common sense. Are you following, guys? That is order of performance. Third, liability of party preventing. This makes the contract voidable. So, here under voidable first point, contract is prevented. What do you mean by prevented? Can you give an example for this? I called electrician to come and do the work in the house. He told, I have to, I asked him why. Electrician told, it is mainly for fixing a fan. Then I told, go fix the fan. To fix the fan, I have to move the bed and I have to keep a stool, correct? I am sleeping on the bed, change the fan. Will he come and stand on me and change it? So I am preventing him from performing. Are you following? I have to take the class. For me to take the class, you all should be silent. Everybody is screaming, can I take the class? You are preventing me from performing. In that case, the contract becomes voidable at the option of aggrieved party. Are you following, guys? So, prevented means voidable. Next, effect of default, which should be performed first in a contract consisting of reciprocal promises. This makes the contract again void. I was looking for that word void. Okay, this will be, what is this? Default due to sixth is void. Okay. Now, what is this point, guys? Quickly, effect of default as to that promise. See, why I am using the book only here? Because these sentences are big. I wanted to learn the same way which you studied. Effect of default as to that promise which should be first performed in a contract consisting of reciprocal. Very simple. Same electrician and painter example. First, who should do it? Electrician. Then painter. Painter did it first. Then electrician came. He drilled it. He did his work and went. For whom loss? For me. I will claim it from the painter. Why you did it first? Because I informed him. Are you following? So, effect of default by painter to that promise which should be first performed in a contract consisting of Reciprocal promise. If there are multiple promises, if one party does a mistake, then he must compensate the other party for any loss because of non-performance or wrong performance. Are you following, guys? Clear? Or I told the painter and electrician, I will come back in 7 days. Finish both the work. Painter is saying, sir, 7 days electrician varavela, sir. So he didn't do, I got lost, I will claim from him. Clear, guys? Next point, quickly. Effect of failure to perform at a fixed time. This is important. Mark this as important, guys. They have not tested. Where time is essential. This comes under voidable. Time is essential. Let me finish the points. I will come back to this. I will come back to time is essential. Then go to next one. Agreement to do impossible acts is void. Agreement to do impossible acts is void. And then next one. The impossibility is done. Certain things legal, certain things illegal. The illegal things will be void and the legal things will be valid. So here illegal and legal. Legal is valid, illegal is void. Alternate promise, one being one branch illegal and one branch. Here also same it comes. Alternate promise, one part is void, other is valid. So I have summarized all the 8 points into a simple chart. Let me, I know it's in book, it goes to 3 pages, guys. Now look at this. Reciprocal promise. Let's go in order, I'll finish the points. Reciprocal promise, contract can be performed only when both parties are ready. Next, when order of performance is important, follow the order even if it's not specified. And next, if there is a default, I can claim the damages from the party whose default it is for non-performance. Next to voidable. If I want to perform, somebody is preventing me from performance, then it's not my fault. So it's voidable at my option. Time is essential. I'll discuss that in the ending. What is void? When contract is impossible, whether initial impossibility or supervening impossibility, whatever impossibility, contract is impossible now, contract becomes void. Illegal and legal. I am doing a contract which has both legal and illegal. In this class, I am splitting the classroom into half. One side, I am manufacturing drugs. Other side, I am taking class. Example, guys. Okay. Now, I am paying rent for the classroom. Now, the transaction of class is a legal transaction, valid. The manufacturing of drugs is an illegal transaction which becomes void. That is, one transaction has both. Alternate promise. Look at the difference between these two. Alternate promise, I have to pay rent. Let's say I have to pay rent of 50,000 per month. Okay, now solran. Adutha masam class illiye. December no classes. So I can't pay rent. So I am telling I will pay rent. If I get money from class, I will pay rent. So it's a valid contract. If I don't get money from class, I will use that classroom for some gambling work or some drug manufacturing here and pay the rent. Then it becomes void. Alternate promise now, I will either do a legal act or do an illegal act. Legal act panna valid. Illegal act panna void. Are you following? Able to follow, guys? Previous point, illegal and legal has both in that. Then if I can split, I will split. If I am not able to split, whole things become void. Now coming to time is essential. Beautiful concept, very important for exam. They have not tested this and they can test it very well. Okay. We will split into 2 cases. Where time is essential, where time is not essential. Give me a case where time is essential. Perishable goods. You ordered food in Swiggy, Domino's pizza, you ordered Domino's. It has to come in 1 hour or 2 hours max. Where time is not essential. You ordered shirt from Flipkart. They mentioned delivery in 7 to 15 working days. Is time is essential there? No, even if it comes 1 month later, it's fine. So where time is not essential, you will check whether delivery is within reasonable time. Just because time is not essential, he can't deliver shirt after 6 months. Size will change. Okay, fine. Reasonable time. If it's within reasonable time, then the contract is not reasonable time. Then you have the not void. Voidable. If it comes to you after 6 months, you can still accept or you can cancel. Correct? Are you following, guys? Shirt you ordered, it should come to you within 10 days. It came after 3 months. You can cancel it or accept, your choice. Ida when time is not essential. When time is essential, we will again split into two cases. Contract is performed within time specified, within the time. Domino's told, I will deliver within 30 minutes. They came within 30 minutes. So contract is valid. Correct? Here, second case, performed after time specified. Now you tell me, guys, Domino's told I will deliver within 30 minutes. He came in 40 minutes. Enna பண்ணுவீங்க? Either you will tell, பரவாயில்ல, no problem, give it to me, you leave. Or, சண்டை போட்டு ஃப்ரீயா வாங்க. Correct? So, it's my choice. It is again voidable. Either I can accept the contract, 30 minutes, he came in 40 minutes, பரவாயில்ல, you will give it. 30 minutes, he came after 1 hour. What you will do? Still your choice. Either accept it and leave or fight and get for free. There are two kinds of people. Some of them will check 30 minutes, 31 minutes over, yes, free. Second kind of people, no problem. Saapad vanda podum. Within 1 hour I'll eat. Clear, guys? Which category you fall, you know better. Not relevant for us. Okay. Done, guys. Idan time is essential. Mark it as important. Apply common sense, guys. You will get the marks. Clear? Now, contract which need not be performed with the consent of. This half the points are already done. Let me quickly run through this, and in the next 10 minutes I will close this chapter, guys. Follow. This question they tested in December 22 for 6 marks or 5 marks. So chances of this repeating is little less. End the point. First point mattu. What is novation, recession, alteration came for a 5 mark question in the penalty, December 22 if I remember right. So you know what is novation. Replacing old contract with a, you have a chair in the house, you don't like the chair, throw that chair and buy a new chair. Novation. Recession, you don't like the chair, throw the chair, sit on the floor, cancel the contract. Alteration, chair is shaking, fix that chair and make it proper. Alteration. Same with contract. Novation, replacing contract. Recession, cancel the contract. Alteration, modifying the existing terms. Novation ko alteration ko perisa vidhyasam illa. Are you following, guys? Clear? Next. Fine. Here also, yeah, here most of the points are repetitive. Let me finish. Promisee may waive or remit. What is the heading for this topic? In the contract perform panna venam. I need not perform. Appo yes sir, novation perform panna venama. If there are two contracts A and B, I will cancel A and perform B. So A is not performed. Recession, cancelling A, need not perform, and B is new contract, I will perform. Clear? Same way, waive or remit performance of contract. Can you give an example for this? Waive or remit performance? No. Waive, promisee may waive or remit performance. What is this? You left it. Okay, I will take loan from you very soon. Okay, fine. Very simple. Let's say you ordered in Zomato 5 pizzas, 2 water bottles and some 3 desserts. While delivering, he delivered the 5 pizzas, he delivered the 3 desserts, water bottle mattu 1 kurta instead of giving 2. Enna பண்ணுவீங்க? சண்டை போடுவியா? What you will do? if you fight, he has to go back, pick an income. என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? You will leave it. Waive or remit performance. நீ perform பண்ணு, நான் பரவாயில்லைன்னு விட்டுற சொல். Leave it. That is waive or remit. So he need not perform. Next 2 points, voidable and void contract. Very important, guys. They have not tested this. Void contract, voidable contract. Okay. Let's say you booked movie tickets for a movie. On the date of the movie, heavy floods came, so full Chennai is shut. Movie theatre also is closed. No movie is telecasted. What happens to the contract? Void. Now, will you get the money back? Hello? You will get the money back. For example, in 2020, when COVID hit us, the first day of lockdown, we all were clapping. First day, terrace la poi clap pannu. That's how it started. So that day, I didn't know it's going to happen like that. So I booked a flight to Madurai with family to go there. So that day only, then they announced we have to clap, guys. Flight lang cancel that day. So I have to stay home and clap. Now the contract for me with the flight is void because I can't perform it because of change in law. That day everybody is, we have to stay home. Can I get the refund? I paid 20,000 rupees, 5 tickets. Can I get the refund from flight? Yes. Void contract. The refund, varala sana podra, but left it also. But you have the right to get that refund. Void contract na, you have to put the parties back in the position as if contract was never entered. That's romba important. You can't tell void contract na return the benefit you got. Voidable contract also same thing. So that is this point. See, restoration of benefit under voidable contract and obligations of person who has received advantage under void agreement. Let me give an example for voidable contract. Later in unit 3, I will not repeat this example. Let's take 3 characters, what I always use. There is a farmer. Farmer is there. Okay. Then there is a villain. Villain is coming to the farmer. Movie starting. He hit the farmer, took his land. Then hero will come. Which hero? Mahesh Babu will come, hit that villain and give the land back to farmer. Now what contract is this? Voidable contract. Now villain, what Prakash Raj did? Now this land is worth 10 crores. Follow, guys, follow. This land is worth 10 crores. What Prakash Raj did? He hit the farmer, paid him 1 lakh and took the land. Not that bad, 1 lakh kurta. He gave 1 lakh and took the land. Then farmer was crying. Then who saw that? Hero saw. He went and aggrieved party. Farmer, for him he took action against villain. Then movie got over. Various songs now will come. End of the movie, he will give the land back to the farmer. Now, should farmer return 1 lakh? See, Prakash Raj suffered. He gave the land back. Adiyala vangitan, he gave the land. Farmer got his land back. Should he return the 1 lakh? Yes. Because in voidable contract, when the aggrieved party takes his benefit, if the aggrieved party has any benefit also, should be returned. Now read the point. Obligation of person who has received advantage. So not this. Restoration of benefit under a voidable contract. Farmer has to restore that 1 lakh. This is the ticket example. Obligation of person who has received advantage under void contract, void agreement or contract, that becomes void. Simple. Any void contract or void agreement or voidable contract, that means it's ending the contract. Vanda kasa thirupi koduthu. Are you following, guys? Clear? There are so many examples. We can keep listing them down. Yes. Villain kept the land for 1 year. Enna benefit paakran land la? Okay, I'll give a simple example. Land is worth 10 crores. 1 year la land became 11 crores. Benefit of steady la vekirom. You are saying some crops are growing. Return everything. That's it. You have to return the land what you took. And the case reduce பண்ணிக்கலாம். case, for example, in the case hero than vandirukkum, but real life you go to the court, legal expense aguma, that legal expense you can reduce and give the balance. That's why the word is restoration of benefit. Benefit is net benefit. If you incur expense, expense also will be claimed. Sir, what if expense claimed is 5 lakhs? Adu sethu vaangikalam, you can claim. Okay, but they won't test that detail. Namakku enna venu, benefit vanda return it, that's it. Okay, following guys. Okay, next. Now guys, follow. Now let's say we had the class today, last minute I couldn't come to the class, example, so class is cancelled. Okay, you are all waiting here, I didn't intimate. Suddenly at lunchtime I realized, ayo, today class is there. You are all waiting here from 7:38 till lunchtime. Class is cancelled. Can I be without communicating? No. If anything is cancelled, if a contract is cancelled, it has to be communicated. Otherwise, cancellation is not valid. So, communication of recession. See, offer has to be communicated. Acceptance has to be communicated. So, recession also has to be communicated. Simple. Clear? This last point is same as fan example, guys. Effect of neglect of promisee to afford promisor reasonable facilities for performance. I called electrician to fix a fan. I am sleeping on the bed and asking him, fix it. Now read the point. Effect of neglect of promisee. I am the promisee. To afford promisor, electrician, reasonable facility. வீட்டுக்கு வந்தா help him change the fan for performance. Not providing reasonable facility. Same with class. Effect of neglect of promisee. You guys, to afford promisor, reasonable facilities. Be silent for performance. Are you following, guys? Today's class, I don't have to worry about silence. You will become silent automatically with tiredness. Okay, so not an issue. Generally, I am saying. Following, clear, guys. With this, again, this concept is done. This you remember the side headings. Contracts which not be performed. What are the points, guys? Novation, alteration, recession. Then 2 points. Voidable contract or void agreement, return the benefits, and waive or remit performance. And last 2 points, communication of recession, effect of neglect of promisor, to promisee to perform reasonable facilities to the promisee. Okay, this point, 6th point, section 67 is a repeat of where is that? Oh, it comes in discharge. Okay. Now last concept in unit 4, guys. Guys, mark this as important again. Discharge of a contract. Many times this question came in RTP and mock test papers, you would have seen, but yet to enter the main exam. So this can be a standard, straightforward 7-mark question kekla. How is a contract discharged? The beauty of the question is all these points உனக்கு already தெரிந்திருக்கும், எங்கயாவது படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. That means tell me the points that you can think how contract will come to an end. If party dies, that's the first point I always get, so I'll write death of party. Then performance is not done, so breach of contract, actual breach or anticipatory breach. Next, contract becomes void because of impossibility of performance or change in law. Anything else? Time is essential, time is not done, or time is over, or purpose is done, or mutually we both agreed to end the contract, mutual consent. Then very good, novation, alteration, recession. Then waive, just now we saw waive the performance, or one more point we saw fan example, neglect giving reasonable facilities. All the points, nothing is new except one last point, merger of rights. I'll explain that. Look at this. Discharge by performance. Value முடிச்சிட்டேன். See, value முடிச்சாலும் contract comes to an end. So actual performance or attempted performance, work gets over. Discharge by mutual agreement. Both of us agreed for the end. Then other all points are what you know. Impossibility of performance makes it void. Discharge by lapse of time. Time is specified for contract, it's over. Operation of law. ITC is selling tobacco products. Suddenly tomorrow government tells tobacco products are banned in India. ITC can't sell. So contract is ending because of operation of law. Discharge by breach of contract. Breach can be actual or anticipatory. Promisee may waive or remit performance, what we just now saw. Effect of neglect, just fan example 67. Last is merger of rights. That is the only point I'll explain. Follow guys. Merger of rights. What is merger of rights? Here if you see, you are living in a house, okay, which is on rent for 7 years. Now adhe veeda 4th year I purchased it. Will I still pay rent? So there are two contracts. Contract of rent for 7 years, contract of house which is purchase. The purchase of house is a superior contract than the inferior contract of rent. Now both gets merged and the superior will override the inferior contract. That's what is given. The inferior rights and superior rights coincide and meet in one and the same person. Then the inferior rights merge into the superior rights. On merger, inferior rights vanish, need not be required to enforce. I need not pay the rent. Are you following guys? With this discharge of contract is done, they are also discharging unit 4. Clear guys? Perfect. Okay. Done. We will continue till lunch time. I will give you lunch break at around 1 o'clock. Fine guys? Hello? Okay. Now, continue contract act or jump to other laws? Contract act, fine. Follow. Follow guys. Unit 3 is other essential elements of a valid contract. We have some mnemonics also. Post lunch, I will tell you at post lunch in the session. There are some 6 to 7 mnemonics we have. I will tell all of that to remember few questions. Okay, easy ones. Now let's focus on finishing unit 3. Fine. Unit 3 has basically 4 parts guys. What are the 4 parts? Capacity to enter into a contract, free consent, lawful object and lawful consideration, agreement expressly declared as void. All of you with me guys? Mostly we will finish this unit, go for lunch break. 1 and 2 we can see later, no problem, we have a lot of time. Are you all fine? Can we proceed guys? Last 45 minutes, okay. What is the limit for small company? Small company, loudly guys, I want you all to be louder. 4 crores and 40 crores can go up to 10 crores and 100 crores. Small LLP, 25 lakhs is paid up share capital. Turnover is 40 lakhs. Upper limit 5 crores for paid up share capital. Turnover is 50 crores. In LLP, we have to file 2 things. Statement of account and solvency, annual return. Statement of account file within 6 months. Annual return 60 days from the end of financial year. Let's do another 2 more small concepts in LLP. LLP I'll keep inserting here and there. We will finish off by the time you know it. Okay, one more concept in LLP. When LLP will be wound up by tribunal. It has been asked for 5 marks before. They may repeat it, but if you look at LLP chapter, See, I have an expected question. If you see, I don't have the Excel with me here, I will show you. It's in description. Go watch that. You will see a beautiful fact that an LLP in the last 8 attempts, no concept is repeated. Because there are so many new things to ask. In latest exam, they asked about whistleblower. June 23, correct? That's first time get whistleblower. They have not asked before. They won't ask again because there are so many questions yet left yet to be tested. So this question is tested, but still it's part of our syllabus. Everybody watching this video, please ensure you get that expired question PDF. It's already there, just take it. But only one thing, guys. Read everything. If you decide to skip something, at least if you decide, sir, I'm going to skip LLP. I gave some 6 questions. If it comes, your luck. Okay. Now, LLP wound up by tribunal. When it will be wound up, guys? No, LLP wound up by tribunal. First, number of partners falls below 2 and it's continued for more than 6 months. Next, LLP has not filed what we just now saw, annual return, and not filed this annual return and this financial statement solvency for a continuous period of 5 years. Next, LLP concept another limited liability. So that means the day when liability crosses assets, that means it's not having enough money. That's why if you see, LLP filed something called declaration of. That means what? LLP has to file annual accounts and declaration of solvency. What is the meaning of that? It means I have to file every year. I have to file to the ROC that my assets are more than liabilities. Solvency, I have enough assets. The day liability crosses my assets, if I am not able to pay, then if LLP is unable to pay its debts, LLP will be wound up. Are you following, guys? Next, LLP, sorry, yeah, that is the next point. Let's say why you started LLP. I want to bomb India. You are starting LLP which is against sovereignty and integrity of India or against public interest. LLP will be asked to wound up. Next, any other reason which is just an equitable. There is a genuine reason. Without genuine reason, if tribunal, court feels, they will order for winding up. We have one more point. Which one? That's it. That is by themselves. Voluntary winding up. So when LLP can be wound up? 5 cases, guys. 1, number of members falls below 2 and business is carried on for 6 months. LLP not filed its annual return and financial state declaration of solvency for 5 years. LLP unable to pay its debts, acted against sovereignty and integrity of India. Any other reason just an equitable. Beautiful question for 5 marks. If they want, they can ask. Next, let's take another 2 small concepts in LLP and then go back to Contract Act. Section 30 of LLP, which is talking about fraud. Simple section. If LLP does any fraud, LLP or partners, the person who did that fraud, liability will become unlimited. That's it. Yarla involved. Remember, it's not, there are 3 partners, partner A, partner B, partner C. If C does the fraud, whose liability is unlimited? C matunno. This is not partnership. Partnership only has concept of mutual agency. If one person does, everybody is liable. Here, the person responsible, first I'll make everybody. Nee prove pannu, enak sambandham illanu solli. Then who is responsible? Liability becomes unlimited. That is section 30. Next, we saw this point. Financial year for an LLP, guys. Financial year for an LLP is like this. if LLP is incorporated on, let's say, 15th May 23, when does the financial year end? 31st March 24. No, we can't take anything. This is the one. If LLP is incorporated on 15th August 23, when does the financial year end? 31st March 24. If LLP is incorporated on 15th October 23, when does the financial year end? It can end either on 31st March 24 itself or 31st March 25 at the option of the LLP. First year mattum the option. Are you following? What is the cutoff over here? 30th September. So if you are incorporated up to 30th September, your year will end on 31st March 24. From 1st October, you have that split choice. Apna 6 months solran. Up to the first 6 months. 30th September is 6 months. April to September. After this, you can go 31st March 24 or 31st March. Now I am incorporating on 15th March 23. When does my year end? 31st March 23 or 31st March. Now logic put in the section. Because when you incorporate close to the year ending, 15 days can end up accounts. So you can end on this year or end on next year. Are you following, guys? Clear? This is financial year for an LLP. Similarly, we have last concept of LLP, designated partners. Every LLP should have minimum how many partners? Minimum 2 partners. Remember, guys, I know you guys hate LLP. That's the last topic. But CA Inter, new syllabus. For you guys, it is already there in new syllabus. Whenever you are going to write the Inter, they have removed from Inter few topics like Contract Act Agency, Bailment Pledge, Indemnity Guarantee added to Foundation. They have removed Negotiable Instrument Act from Inter, 100 pages book added to Foundation. But from Foundation, they brought one to Inter, LLP. LLP in Inter, it's much more full act of LLP is there. Only your sample. So from Foundation law, what will be carried forward to Inter? Companies Act, LLP. That's it. Only these two LLP is introduced. LLP was not there in Inter. Even I haven't learnt. Even I am learning now first time because Inter is going to come. So are you following? As a separate book, 150 pages book is released with all sections for LLP. So LLP, whatever you are studying now, is going to come even in Inter. Designated partners. Every LLP should have minimum 2 partners, but they should also have minimum 2 designated partners. Who are these designated partners? They should be at least one of them should be a resident of India who stayed in India for at least 120 days in previous financial, at least 120 days. This is an amendment. Before it was a different number, not yet tested. So out of these 2 designated partners, at least one should be a resident in India. Are you following, guys? That this whole number 120 is the booklet will be, I think, some other number, guys. Look at the RTP. Amendment is there. Are you aware, guys? Hello? Yes, no? Okay. 120 or 120 days or more. Next, what if both the 2 DPs are companies? Are you following? Is it mandatory that DP should be individual? No. Not mandatory. Not mandatory, guys. I should have 2 DPs. We know that LLP's partners can be individuals or body corporate. If it is individual, it can be anybody except person who is of unsound mind declared by competent court, insolvent and adjudicated or adjudication or application pending. Beautifully drafted points. அவன் என்ன சொல்றான், tomorrow let's say Bala is coming and telling, sir நான் unsound mind, I will not be partner of LLP. No, நான் ஒத்துக்க மாட்டேன். அவன் unsound mind னு சொன்னானா அத கோர்ட் சொல்லணும் unsound mind னு சொல்லி. So what people started doing, I won't pay loan, I am unsound mind சொல்லி ஓடி போறான். They have to what to say, court should give a declaration. How court will give declaration? Medical test la edupang, put him in the hospital, test and all of that. Clear guys? So if somebody is unsound mind declared by competent court, or your unsound mind, sorry, you are insolvent adjudicated by the court, or adjudication is pending, then you can't be partner of LLP. Otherwise individual can be partner. Body corporate can be a partner of LLP. Now come to members. Such individual plus body corporate Seta, I should have how many DPs? 2 DPs. Individual is the kandupidikkalaam. He would stay in India for at least. Body corporate na how to do the counting, we can't count. That's why going back to the whole concept, if any company or body corporate is an DP, then such body corporate should appoint a nominee representation who will be an individual who stayed in India for at least 120 days. Are you following guys? Clear? 120 days or more in India in previous financial year. So let me summarize what all we saw in LLP in the last 10-15 minutes guys. First, this one, LLP will be wound up if number of partners falls below 2 and business can more than 6 months. அது ஏன் அப்படி சொல்றேன்னா, if it falls below 2, how many you have? One are the sole proprietor. அது எப்படி partnership? அதனால liability unlimited. There is one more concept in this chapter itself. If number of members falls below 2, that means I have only one person left, and if business is carried on for more than 6 months, liability will become unlimited. Yeah, unlimited, because one person is sole proprietor. Sole proprietor liability is unlimited. So I will wind up if number of partners falls below 2 and liability when 6 months you don't fix it. LLP not filed handwritten of financial statement for 5 years. LLP unable to pay its debts. LLP against sovereignty or integrity of India. Any other just and equitable ground. Next section 30, LLP incorporated for fraud. Liability is unlimited. Financial year, if you incorporate up to 30th September, end on the same year. After 30th September, you have choice of next year or next year. Are you following that double choice you have? LLP can decide it only for first year. DPs, before that, LLP can, members of LLP can be individual or body corporate. Such an individual should not be an unsound mind declared by a competent court, insolvent adjudicated by court, or adjudication pending. At the same time, LLP should have minimum 2 partners and 2 should be at least DPs. Who is DP? He is responsible for any legal complaints. Who are the DPs? Minimum 2. And at least one of those 2 should be a resident of India, stayed in India for more than or equal to 120 days. What if a scenario comes where both the 2 DPs are companies? Then if both are companies, then I should at least appoint one nominee. Such a nominee should be an individual, stayed in India for more than 120 days or equal to the previous financial year. Clear guys? Now we'll leave LLP, come back to unit 3 of guys, follow guys. Hello. Guys, can we continue, guys? See, one we can continue, or if you want, I can give you a short 5 minutes break, then continue for 40 minutes. Which one? Continue or 5 minutes break? Your wish. No, 5 minutes, no, nobody can go down, come back. Just, why AC off pantinglo? Cooler. You guys want it? How many of you want it? Okay. Fine. See, whoever wants best, guys, after break, whoever wants AC, sit here. Whoever doesn't want the AC, sit here. AC will be on, nobody will be in trouble. But only one thing, when you're sitting there, don't jump on the wall. It's not wall, it's a small partition. Okay, fine. Okay. Yes, don't. Hey, Naria, Danganacha, okay. Fine. Six months ku sole property drama, liability unlimited. Again 6 months will restart. So guys, follow guys, before I go to unit 3, what Harish is telling, sir, on the 6 months school I have to fill somebody. So Harish is saying, sir, what if in that 6 months I added one partner, Marubudi I removed one partner. Whenever again it removes, 6 months will restart. Sir, now 1 மாசம் add பண்றேன், 1 மாசம் கம்மி பண்றேன், 1 மாசம் add பண்றேன், 1 மாசம் கம்மி பண்றேன். Then it will 6 months will keep restarting. But whenever you have, so that no problem. But who will do that and why will you do that? Okay. Okay. Fine. Follow guys. Unit 3. Okay. Before I start unit 3, I'll just give a small distraction for you to refresh. Come back. Okay. Not break guys. Small refreshment. Okay. Guys, come back. Okay. Okay. Guys, come back guys. Okay. Small distraction, just 5 minutes and back to subject. I am giving you all 2 choices. Okay. 2 choices. Follow 2 choices after you clear CA. Choice 1, where you will get 5 lakhs salary per month, or 5 is too much after clearing. Let's be reasonable. 3 lakhs, 2 to 3 lakhs salary per month. You can easily get 2-3 lakhs in the first job, clearing in the first attempt. But your working hours will be where you start at 9 AM and when it ends, you don't know. It could be next day. It could be weekends. Follow guys. Weekends also you will work. Night fully you will work. Monday, the place where I used to go on Monday to office, come back home only on Wednesday. Office no brushing teeth also. I'll tell brush panliye. Oh, so no, brushing. Okay. This is one type. I'm just giving you options. Second option is, let's keep this as 3 lakhs case. Salary 3 lakhs per month. You're getting close to 30 lakhs after tax. Second is 1 lakh salary per month. 50,000 to 1 lakh. Okay. 10 to 6 or 9 to 6 job. Weekends generally holiday. Sometimes work in the you will work. But 50 weekends in a year, 52 weekends, let's say 40 weekends are off. 10 weekends alone you have to work. How many of you will choose option A? 3 lakhs per month. I will work in and out throughout the year. For next, how many of you option A? I can see 30% of class. Online also can put the hand up in your house. Just exercise. How many of you option B? 1 lakh salary. I want weekends off. Then I will do other things. Okay. Now, these are fine. Option A, option B. See, no time. So, some are saying 3 years I'll work here, 2 years I'll work here. First job, first year. That's it. Okay. Now, third option I'll give. Okay. Third option. Salary is 0. So, listen guys. Salary is 0. You have to work from 8 AM to 11 PM every day. You will go home only to sleep. That too hardly 6-7 hours. Okay. Salary is 0, but this is a business. This is a business, or this is a startup which you and your friends or you and your family started. Okay, your family started this. They invested. Let's say your family or parents opened a new huge restaurant in Chennai. Huge restaurant, 3 floors, ground floor, first floor, second floor. Big restaurant is there. At least at one time 300 people can sit and eat. Ipoda invest pannirukanga. Family invested, let's say 50 lakhs to 1 crore in the restaurant. They took a franchise or some shop, your dad's shop or something. You're working 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Salary is 0 because thinking you will get profits in the future. How many of you, if this is there, I will do this? Okay, fine. Now, those who are doing this, even though you're getting 3 lakhs, you chose this for money or for the worker? Everyone who chose this for the money of 3 lakhs, correct? Now, when you are doing this, imagine you are asked to do this. Now, given a choice, if you are doing this, are you doing this for money or for working for yourself? Where will you feel the stress of work? 3 lakhs job, or you will feel here? 3 lakhs job, because 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs kurtanu, working from 9 a.m. till next day, you will feel stressful. One day after 5 years, 10 years, or someday, you will feel like you can't do it for the rest of your life. But if you take this guys, working for your own business, follow guys, working for your own business, how many ever years you will do it? If your parents are in the field of business or job, have you seen them working day in and day out because they're doing it for themselves? Here, will you feel the stress of work? No, you will not feel the stress of work. Imagine it's your dream, guys. Or let's take a simple example. You want to be a movie director. Okay, imagine your dream is to be a movie director. You got the first movie direction with hero Vijay. Okay, Leica Productions came in. For you, salary is 0. 1 rupee kudukala salary. Your dream is to be a director. You got the opportunity. Movie you have to shoot for 2 years. 0 salary. But you are shooting for hero Vijay and production is there. 0 salary. Will you do it? Will you feel the? I'm saying if you have the passion to be a director, okay. Will you do it, guys? Yes. Will you feel the stress of work? Will you mind no pay for 2 years? Yes. You don't mind because you are thinking about na movie seriya panita adutha padha na sambadichikalam. The future will be good. Correct, guys? Yes. So you working for long hours and you doing something, it all depends upon not the work. It depends upon your mindset towards it. Now, irrespective of when you guys clear your foundation inter, everybody has to do 2 years of articleship. Articleship ni enga sendalo in the month of July and in the month of September, you will every day go home only at 11 p.m. Especially on 29th September, you will not go home. 30th July, you will not go home. Mostly, you will not be able to go home because 30th September is income tax deadline, 31st July is income tax deadline. You have to work long hours. You are in the course of CA articleship. That month, work is going to be hectic. Everybody will cry, sir, articleship work panna padika mudla. You will invariably do it. But you will feel that way because you are working for someone else. And the 5 lakhs job kurtanu, you are feeling that way because you are working for someone else. Now, coming back to us, our exam, the next 30 days, how much income are you going to get? 0. From when your exam is getting Jan 6th it gets over, till results will not come in Jan, it should mostly come in Feb end or March first week. Varad. Feb end la result will come. What is your plan from Jan 6th to Feb end? No plan. Most of college you will have, but do you have any commitment like daily class or no? Daily I have to study for 10-12 hours a day. Nothing. So this period, college not I won't count, guys. College is time pass. Okay. Now follow. It is really time pass only. What are you saying? Okay. See, honestly, yes. See, he's going to Laila College, he's telling, okay. Okay, fine. Now, guys, come back, guys. Fast. We don't have much time today. So, in this period, you can do what you want. Now, I don't care what you did in the past, sir. 6 months, particular, sir. Half only I studied. I don't care. In the next 30 days, you're not going to get any money. You're working for whom? Yourself. You're working for yourself. It's like working, like shooting a movie. You will enjoy it if you have the passion. So, next 30 days, whatever happens, you need to give your full best. It is not going to be, it's not easy to go lift weights in gym. Not easy to get six pack. To clear foundation, next 30 days, daily, except studying, no distraction. Thankfully, World Cup over, good. Movies, though I don't think any good movie is coming in next 30 days. So, next 30 days, you have to go all in, guys. Get up, study, sleep. Get up, study, sleep. I have been doing this for the past 6 months. Every day I have class from around 8 or 9 a.m. till 7 p.m. every single day for past 6 months I have had. Do I have any exam? No. I can go for a job which gives me 3 times more money than what I get in teaching. No teacher makes crores of money, guys. Job can give you 3x more the money. Why am I doing this? I can go home at 5, get up at 10. I am doing this because I enjoy doing it. Okay. There's no reason for me to do it. Now, you guys, for the next 30 days, have to go all in. Is it going to be easy? Illa, it's not going to be easy. If anything is easy, it's not worth it. So, you have to put in your full efforts. Now, last 30-40 minutes, let's accelerate on Unit 3 of Indian Contract Act. I know it's marathon and we don't have so much time to discuss other things. I wrote Unit 3 many times. We didn't start now. Now, come back. Unit 3 has 4 concepts. First is what, guys? Capacity to enter into a contract. Capacity to enter into a contract splits into 3. Very simple. Person is sound mind, major, not disqualified by law. Now, let me finish quickly. Sound mind. A person can enter into a contract when he is in unsound mind. He cannot enter into a contract. Harish is saying, sir, I am sound mind, sir. Nalik unsound mind. Day after I am sound mind. Again after that I am unsound mind. Whenever he is sound mind, contract entered is valid. Whenever he is unsound mind, contract entered is void. That's it. As simple as that. Clear? Not disqualified by law na. Law sila points solran. Avangala they can't enter into a contract. You should just remember those points. Who are they? Alien enemy na. War. Now war is happening. Let's say Ukraine and Russia, alien enemies, all of that. They both are alien enemies. People have taken 2 sides. Leave all of that. Alien enemies one. Next. Convict. What is this? This convict is in. You can't enter into a contract. Convict now did some crime or some civil wrong, is now in jail. Okay, next. Person who is insolvent, yeah, you can't enter into contract. On already enter panna contract, avangita kaas illa. Nee ena putsa enter panna pora. You can't enter into contract with him. Next. Foreign ambassadors and sovereigns. Next. Any corporations, then that's it. Okay, so with these people you can't enter into contract. Who is foreign ambassador or sovereign? In the embassy there will be foreign nationals over here. With them you can't enter into a contract. They are not Indian resident. As an Indian you can't enter. Okay, fine. So not disqualified by law, alien enemy, convict, insolvent, foreign ambassador, sovereign, corporation, you can't enter into a contract with them. Clear? Why corporation? Corporation and a contract enter, you should have some other guidelines. So simply you can enter into a contract. There are some guidelines you have to follow, not in our syllabus. Leave it. Next, the last point is minor. I will split minor into 2 points. What minor can? There are 15 exceptions in the book. We don't have to worry about that. Simple I can write what he can do, what he cannot do. Sir, I am customer. You don't have to memorize. Think of only one logic. Is this act going to make minor liable? Yes. Then he cannot do it. Is this act going to make minor liable? No. Liability then he can be a minor. For example, I'll write partner. Minor can be a partner in a partnership firm as per section 30 of Partnership Act, because section 30 tells minor will not share losses. Liability is limited to the extent of his property, so he can be a partner in a partnership firm. Liability is limited to the money available. Minor cannot be a shareholder in a company. Yeah, because shareholder now, you have liability of unpaid calls. So there is a liability for me to pay, and entering into a contract with the company, shareholders entering into a contract. Section 9 tells effect of registration creates a relationship between company and the members. I can't create the legal relationship with minor. Are you following, guys? Next. Can minor ratify an act? Minor cannot. Can minor make a mistake and tell, hey, na minor and a vitru? Yes, minor can plead minority. Being a minor is an excuse if you make mistake, but law is slowly changing. Law thinks minor na innocent, but nowadays minor innocent doesn't make sense. Okay. Next one, guys. What is it? Yeah, be a beneficiary in a contract. That means benefits of a contract can be assigned to a minor. Benefits of contract can be assigned to a minor. Are you following, guys? Clear? Next. Joint contract with the major. So if I'm a minor entering into a joint contract with major, anything happens, major will take care. So I can enter into a joint contract. Example, how many of you have bank account? From the time when you were minor as kids? Yes. How you had bank account? With the parents as major. That's a joint contract. Okay. Next. Minor cannot bind parents or guardian. That means, let's say you went to a shop and you purchased iPhone for 1 lakh. Shopkeeper is saying, where is the money? No. You can't tell that. You can't ask my parents. You cannot bind parents or guardian. Next. Every contract which minor enters is void. Okay. Minor can be an agent. That means, why minor can be agent? I'm hoping everybody knows what's a principal agent relationship. Can you give me an example for principal agent? Sorry? Banker and customer. Something else easy for us to know? No. Okay. Something which you can connect. Okay. See. Let's take an age. Okay. Let's take Swiggy agent, delivery agent, restaurant appointed Swiggy to deliver the food. Minor can be an agent because if something goes wrong with the food quality is not good, who is liable? Swiggy. Principal is liable. So whenever there is principal and agent, if something goes wrong to the agent, liability comes, principal is full liable. There is a separate chapter called agency coming into Unit 8 of Indian Contract Act later. Okay. So agent, you can be an agent because minor will not be liable. Who will be liable instead of me? Principal. Next, minor can also enter into a contract with a guardian. Guardian gives consent. Now guardian will take care of everything else. Next, you cannot sue minor for specific performance. Minor told, I will come and paint your house. You can't sue him for specific performance. No. Minor cannot become insolvent. Clear? Then liability for torts. Minor is liable for torts. What is tort? Civil wrong. Civil wrongs. There are two crimes, guys. Civil and criminal. Criminal like kidnap, murder, those kind of things where you will be arrested and put in the jail. Civil wrong kalla jail la poda matanga. For example, I am playing cricket in my building. Ball archa. It went and hit neighbor's window. Neighbor is saying, காசு கொடு, I am minor, நான் கொடுக்க மாட்டேன். It's a tort, liable for torts. You took your friend's bike fell down. Now it's a civil wrong, there's a damage, and the damage நீ கொடுக்கணும் from your personal property. So minor is liable for tort is a civil wrong. Are you following, guys? Anything else? Yeah, what is liable? What is liable is only his. எப்போல்லாம் minor liable, only his property is liable. Are you following, guys? Clear? Minor can also enter into contract for purpose of necessity. He can enter into a contract and that he will pay from his personal property. That's it. I think these are the surety. Minor can enter into a contract if there is a, what is surety? Very simple. Let's say there is ICICI Bank and Adani wants loan. ICICI Bank சொல்றான், ஐயோ loan எல்லாம் கொடுக்க முடியாது. Then Ambani is telling, நீ loan கொடு, அவன் கொடுக்கலனா I will pay you. Like guarantee. So Ambani is giving guarantee to ICICI Bank that if Adani is not repaying, I will repay. So this party, Adani, can be a minor. Why? Minor can take a loan because if he doesn't repay, who will pay? Ambani can repay. Are you following, guys? This is one separate chapter. Indemnity and guarantee. Interla. Okay. Not for you guys. Oh, it's that for you. Correct. Okay. Clear? Sorry. It's coming in foundation. Removed from inter. So you get through December 23. நீ படிக்க வேணாம். Okay. Fine. Then these are the things what minor can do and what minor cannot do. Are you following, guys? Clear? Understanding? So with this we are done with the first point. Which one? Capacity to enter into a contract. Next one, guys. What is next one? Free consent. This I'm sure everybody would have studied this part. Nobody will skip this. So quickly let me write all those things. What is it? Section numbers. Okay. Now follow, guys. Now I'll explain each concept. Section 19 is not mistake. Now in the mistake na terinje panna summa I wrote section 19 intentionally so that you all fail in the exam. Fraud. Are you following, guys? Clear? Next, section 19. I thought section 19 is mistake and I wrote section 19. Adan correct mention. Adan what is it? Misrepresentation. தெரியாம எழுதிட்டேன் section அதே flowல 15 16 17 18 19 I wrote. தெரியாம I wrote 19 is mistake. What is that? Mistake. Unintentional mistake. Have you got the concept, guys? So we understood what is fraud, misrepresentation, mistake. Clear? Okay. Next, I'm sure all of you know what is. I'll tell you which concept is important here. Coercion, you all know. Will it come as a separate question? There is nothing to write here, but there is a definition. Regular class we can go through that, but simple. Coercion is committing or threatening to commit any offense which is prohibited by Indian Penal Code. Like committing or threatening to commit, killing someone or threatening to kill, or it's unlawful. The definition goes like this: committing or threatening to commit any act forbidden by Indian Penal Code, or unlawful detaining or threatening to detain any property belonging to use of any person. That means it's very simple. I am doing something or threatening to do what? Doing what? Doing an act prohibited by Indian Penal Code. What is prohibited by Indian Penal Code? Kidnap, murder, all of that. Or I am doing what? Detaining property. I am retaining your phone and telling, until you pay me 5,000 rupees, I will not give the phone back. Okay, I am retaining your house and I am saying, until you give me 1 lakh, I won't give the house back. Following. Threatening to do an act, threatening to kidnap you, or threatening to detain property. In these 4 variations, yeda pannalu, it becomes coercion. Basically, coercion is a physical threat. It's a physical threat to me or my property or people close to me. Because of the fear, I enter into a contract. Every movie will have coercion somewhere. நீ படம் பார்க்கும்போது இனிமேல் இது coercion, in the scene, example of coercion. Every movie will have coercion. Following guys, okay. From the latest movie Leo till all the movies, every movie, some scene, you yourself can tell me, இது coercion, okay. What is undue influence? There is a, under undue influence, there are 4 points you should remember guys. Something is undue influence if there are A, B, C, D. If there is a real and apparent authority, fiduciary relationship, next mental unconscionable bargain, correct? No. It has 4 points and 4 sub points. These are the 4 sub points, huh? Okay, okay. What are the last 2 points? Again, tell me the last 2. I think all are sub points. No. The heading is position 2. 1 second. Okay. Follow guys. End of the day, these 4 points are part of position 2. Dominate the will. See, basically there are 4 points and point B, position to dominate the will, has 4 sub points, correct? So, you need to remember all the points. Undue influence can come in exam in 2 ways. Either case study question, or they will ask you directly what are the essential elements of undue influence. You will write those 4 points, and one of those points alone has again a split into 4. Are you following? Those split points only is what we wrote now. Mental distress, it's a, what to say, this can happen only if there is fiduciary relationship, brother, sister, parents, servant and owner, all of the doctor and patient, those kind of, where you will be influenced. Randomly you are walking in the road, somebody is coming and telling, if you don't give me 500 rupees, I will kill myself. That it won't happen. Same thing in your house. If your sister or brother is saying, I won't eat if you don't give TV remote, sometime you will fight, then you will give it. So there is some undue influence, okay. These points, just be clear because I am not writing them. Fairly straightforward explanation. We just wrote the mental distress, then fiduciary relationship, unconscionable bargain, real and apparent. Really I am controlling someone because there is a fiduciary relationship, mental distress, creating some, what do you say, your mental health is getting affected, and unconscionable bargain, I am trying to gain some advantage from you. Are you following guys? Examiner, don't write mental health and all, mental distress, okay. This is undue influence. Next is what? Fraud. In fraud, what is important for me is one question. Is fraud, is silence equal to fraud? Is silence equal to fraud is the important question guys. Follow. And there is a definition of fraud. I am sure you guys will know that. What is definition of fraud? Now, I will give example. Hold on. Okay, follow guys. Now, I'll finish off this fraud point, misrepresentation, mistake, then we'll go for lunch break. So, let me finish this section of free consent, then we'll come back and continue. So, just another 10 minutes, follow. Definition of fraud is these 4 points guys. You don't have to mug up, but you should know what each point says. First point says, suggestion as a fact of which is not true, one who believes it not to be true. I am saying, I have a cricket bat signed by Dhoni. Dhoni didn't sign. Nane sign panta. I am saying it's Dhoni's sign and I am selling it. I know it's not true, but I am still telling it is. This second one. Active concealment of a fact by one having knowledge or belief of it. Another type of fraud. Let's say I'm selling one table to you, dining table. You went to buy. I asked, please, is the dining table good, strong? I said, yes, everything is fine. You saw it's nice. There is a crack. What I did, I put 50% sale sticker on that crack. So you are not able to see. After you go home, you remove the sticker and you saw crack. I'm saying, you only broke it. So I'm trying to conceal a defect. Are you following, guys? Active concealment of a fact. Active concealment of that scratch on table. Next, a promise made with the intention of performing it. You know this. Let's say, for example, promise made without an intention of performing it is a normal case of portfolio. I'll say, I promise to pay you money, give me loan. I took 10,000 rupees loan. I have to repay it. I'm not paying. So promise made without an intention of performing. When taking the loan itself, I know. Okay. Next, any other act fitted to deceive. If the intention is to cheat the other person, it becomes fraud. And the last point is a beautiful point which says, such other act or omission where some other law tells it is a fraud. For example, Companies Act tells when you incorporate a company, it becomes incorporate a company by giving wrong declaration. It is fraud. Are you following? Then it becomes fraud. Clear? Here we have to see the key point. When there is a fraud takes place, only 3 points under fraud, guys. So now you know what is fraud. Next, when a fraud happens, you have 3 options. One, you can rescind the contract or sue for, or third one, you can rescind the contract within reasonable time, sue for damages or insist on performance. You can ask for specific performance. Are you following? See, I purchased a bike. They told the bike will go for 30 kilometers per liter. It's not going for 30 kilometers per liter. I can either rescind, cancel the contract or sue for damages or come on, give me a bike which goes for 30 kilometers. Can I ask for all the 3? Any one. Now I ask for this. Can I again ask for this? Once you ask, you only have remedy only once. Once you cancel, you can't come and ask for damages. Or once you ask for damages, you can't go and cancel the contract. One remedy now. You pick what you want wisely. Following, guys. Next point. Normally, silence is not equal to fraud. General rule is silence is not equal to fraud. But in certain exceptions alone, silence is equal to fraud. What are those exceptions, guys? I'll explain logic also. Look at that. First, duty of person to speak. What is the duty of person to speak? Okay. Fine. Now, I went to purchase a leather jacket. I don't want to buy actual leather. I want to be vegan. So, I want to buy leather jacket which is vegan leather. So, if it's animal leather, I won't buy. That's my policy. So, I went to the shop. I asked him, is this jacket vegan or is it actual leather? It was actual leather. Na keta avana. Ava responded panla. He was silent. He never responded. So here silence is equal to fraud because it's his duty to speak. Because I asked, he was silent. As if he ignored, he was doing other work. Are you following, guys? That is first point. Next few points are easy to remember. Fiduciary relationship. Now, here why silence is equal to fraud? Why is it fraud, guys? Fiduciary relationship, anybody? Father and daughter enter into a transaction. Father will trust the daughter or daughter will trust the father. There, we don't have to check. So, because of trust is there silence is equal to fraud. Next, contract of marriage. Let's take Harish example. Harish got married to someone. After marriage, we have found out what, guys? This is the third wedding for Harish. Now, the third wedding for Harish. Now that girl is asking Harish, why you didn't tell? Because you didn't ask, I didn't tell. He's saying silence is not equal to fraud. In case of marriage, Silence is equal to fraud. You have to disclose everything. You can't tell I didn't tell. You didn't ask. Are you following, guys? Next, insurance, family settlement, share allotment. Insurance, allotment and family settlement. I'll tell the logic here, guys. Insurance, the insurance amount that you get depends on your health condition. Apple iPhone is launching a new product very soon. Apple Insurance. Apple என்ன சொல்றான், healthy person can pay less insurance premium. Unhealthy person should pay more premium. நம்ம ஊர்ல அப்படி கிடையாது. So Apple is saying, everybody using iPhone and Apple Watch, I can track if you are healthy or not. So if you are healthy, if you are doing more exercise, less premium. If you are not healthy, more premium. Game changer product is going to come in. But normally insurance, if you see, if somebody has lot of health issues, premium will be high. Very healthy person premium will be less. நான் என்ன சொல்றேன், I am actually unhealthy, but I am lying. I am healthy. Diabetes இருக்கா? இல்ல. Actually it's there. Do I have heart issue? It's there, but I am saying not that. Example, are you following, guys? So I filled everything wrong information, or I didn't disclose that I have health issues. So that time later, when I go for claim, insurance company is saying, ஏன் முன்னாடியே சொல்ல you have diabetes? I can't tell. நீ கேட்கவே இல்லையே. So here it's my duty to disclose. Same case in share allotment. For example, right now when we are talking, Tata Technologies IPO is going on. You can buy shares of companies. Now, I buy share based on what they disclose in prospectus. Just because something is not disclosed in prospectus, some material information, company did a fraud, I didn't disclose. You can't tell, you didn't ask. Are you following what I'm telling, guys? See, for example, Zomato went for an IPO recently. Everybody invested money in Zomato looking at the prospectus. But Zomato has 30 court case against Zomato. Example. Now, later only you found out. You are asking Zomato, ஏன் எனக்கு இது முன்னாடியே சொல்ல? அவன் சொல்றான், நீ என்ன கேட்கவே இல்லை. Share allotment, these things you have to disclose. Being silent is equal to fraud. And last one, family settlement. Upon death of a family member, property gets shared. So let's say father is there, property is getting shared between son 1, son 2 and son 3. Properties, let's say 30 lakhs, everyone should get 10 each. What son is doing? He is taking the full 30 and saying nothing else is there. Or he is saying he is taking 555, he is saying only 15 was there, 555. And other 15 he is taking, he is saying that much only is there. Here family settlement, remaining silent is equal to fraud. Later son 2 found out you stole 15. He is asking, why didn't you give? Nee kekave illa. Silence is equal to fraud. Are you following, guys? So what are the points when silence is equal to fraud? Duty of person to speak, fiduciary relationship, marriage, insurance, allotment, family settlement. Are you following, guys? How to remember this? Only if there is a fiduciary relationship between two people of trust, then you will get married. When you get married, you become a family. When you become a family, you have to take insurance. Are you following, guys? Clear? Done? So these are the points. Next, last 2 points quickly. Misrepresentation. Everybody knows what's misrepresentation. Very simple, nothing great over there. If there is a misrepresentation, contract becomes voidable. Idu mattume illa. If it's fraud, coercion, undue influence or misrepresentation, contract becomes voidable. Now last one, in case of mistake, guys, this difference all you will go through. Latest exam, they asked difference between fraud and latest exam June 23, they asked void and voidable contract difference, so they won't ask that this time. Mistake, it's a simple chart. Let me use this itself to save time. There are 2 types of mistake. With this we'll go for break. Last one, 2 types of mistakes. Mistake of law, mistake of fact. If there is mistake of law, contract is valid. See, I can't write here, but this mistake of law, if you see, when it's valid, it's not there in the book. So we should know that mistake of law, if it's Indian law, contract is valid. You went on the road, helmet 10,000 rupees penalty, not having helmet. Now, should you pay that? Yes. You can't tell. You have to pay. So, mistake of Indian law. Suddenly, you won Big Boss. You got 50 lakhs. You have to pay tax of 30%. You will get only 35 lakhs. You won 1 crore. But 70 lakhs now. 30% government will take. Really? Okay. So, you didn't pay tax. You can't tell. Income tax padikla. Mistake of Indian law is no excuse. It is valid. If it's mistake of foreign law, because you are in India, then foreign law is treated as mistake of fact. Within mistake of fact, we have bilateral and unilateral mistake. Okay. Bilateral, unilateral. Bilateral makes the contract void. Unilateral makes the contract valid. Unilateral makes the contract valid, but under this there are two exceptions. In those two exceptions, contract will be voidable. What are those two exceptions? So it becomes void. Sorry, it becomes void in these two exceptions. What are they? Character of written document, identity of person, and under bilateral mistake we have mistake as to subject matter like price, quantity, quality, existence. So let me summarize this and we will close with this now, guys. Mistake is of two types: mistake of law and mistake of fact. Mistake of law, Indian law is valid, foreign law treat as mistake of fact. Mistake of fact, bilateral and bilateral. I thought 10 kgs, you thought 15 kgs. Both of us made mistake. We thought we want to buy the horse. Horse is already dead. So bilateral mistake with respect to price, quantity, existence, quality. If both of us make mistake, contract is void because both of us never agreed for the same thing. But if it's unilateral mistake, then contract will be valid. Again, depends on each of the case. But mainly in the book, they don't talk about unilateral mistake. They mainly focus on exceptions. Now they focus on. What are the two exceptions? Character of written document, identity of person. What is this? Character of written document. You wrote a check. Check by mistake, you wrote in rupees 1 lakh only. Amount you wrote 10 lakhs. Does it make sense? Check character is real. It doesn't make sense. So mistake. I made a mistake in writing 1 lakh only and putting 1 0. So contract becomes void. Identity of person. Let's say there is one VIP party, guys. Okay. Only celebrities can come for this. One function is happening. When Veera was coming, the security thought he was one of the VIPs and allowed him inside. They thought Veera is one director and allowed him inside. After going inside, he was simply sitting, eating, he was enjoying in the party. Later, security in camera, they got a message. It's not him, it should be somebody else. Now I'm coming inside and asking Veera to go out. Can he say, you allowed me by mistake. I'm going to sleep here. Can he say that? No. So identity of person, if I have mistaken you for some wrong identity and provided you some service, once I know it's a mistake, you have to go out, return the benefit. Are you following, guys? So contract becomes void. Understanding this is mistake. So now we are done. What all we have finished so far? Companies Act is done. Indian Contract Act, Unit 4, 5, 6. Contract Act on Paris. Unit 3 we have done half. LLP also we have done some 30%. Okay. We will go for lunch break. Come back post lunch. Continue and finish Indian Contract Act and quickly do Sale of Goods Act and Indian Partnership Act. Not much time. We can quickly accelerate. See you all post lunch. See you all at 2 p.m. guys. 45 minutes is fine. Okay. 2 p.m. 45 minutes. See you guys. Thank you.